Good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. So, if you are new to this channel and you know you've not subscribed, check. Make sure you click on that subscribe button, like and share. So, we would want to do analysis on our GBP pairs, especially five of it. Euro GBP, GBPAUD, GBP New Zealand dollar, GBP CAD, and GBP Swiss franc. So we want to know where this price will be moving for this week. So let's get started. First of all, we'll start with the higher time frame, which is the monthly time frame to be able to guide us. And let's see it, zoom it out. We see this is the monthly time frame. You can see where I've highlighted this level up here and the down level, right? Is that we are ranging. We can see that this price is ranging. You can see our resistance level, which is up, and the support level. Now take a look at this level. We saw that price once came to this level, then we saw a reaction by dropping. Price came to this same level, it drops, came to this same level, dropped, came to this same level, dropped. We saw price came to this same level again, then it actually dropped, right? Then we saw price again at this level. So this is one of the reasons why I took that, I lighted that up, which we will be taking as our resistance level. Then once price drops to this level, we see a reaction by it going up, reaction here went up, reaction here so went up. So now if you take a look at this euro GBP, you see that this price has come up to this level, right, which is the resistance level. Now what level do we see it coming up down to? We are seeing it, we want to see it drop down to a level of this support level. So this is one of the reasons why on the weekly time, on the monthly time frame, euro to GBP is bearish, right? So we are having a bearish move. So last month, this is the month of October, we actually opened and closed bearish. This month, which is November, though price actually went up, right? The price has now dropped. It is now bearish, right? So this is to tell you that the bearish move for Euro GBP is not yet over. So we continue to see a bearish move on our Euro GBP, or especially for this week. So, and you can see, let's include this weekly because we want to know where this price will be moving for this week. So to understand this week movements, we will take a look at this moving average here, which is 10 period moving average. The price is 10 period moving average. It will guide us. Now we all know the rules. Once the price is above the moving average, then we have to buy. So we can see that this price has been above the moving average. So this is one of the reasons why we are going long. So it is time for us to buy, right? So you can now see that now the price, no, so sorry, price was above the moving average. That's one of the reasons why we went long. It was buy, right? Now this price is now dropping and it is below the moving average now. So this is a clear indication that we are now bearish on Euro GBP. So you can take a look at this movement like this. This as an impulse move. Here comes the correction, right? So we are now expecting another impulse move that to possibly break below this level, right? So that price once reacted to this level, then price went up, give us a pullback. Now price has dropped and it is at this level, right? So the next movement we will be expecting on Euro GBP is to actually break this level, right? So this week I'm predicting a bearish move. Now last week we actually closed the bearish. The week that just passed, right, we've closed bearish. So this week that we are predicting for, which is December 28th, right? December 28th to December, no, sorry, November 28th, November 28th to December 2, right? So this is what for this week we'll be predicting a bearish move, price still below the 10 period moving average. So let's see what this daily time frame actually says. So you can see a rejection here. Daily time frame is still reacting though. We saw that this daily time frame price once came to this same level, it went up, right? Price came to this same level again, jumped, it went up. Now price is at this same level. There's strong possibility or probability that this price will push up again. But above all, the best time is that we can be patient enough. Since we want to go bearish on Euro GBP, right? We want to sell this, we want to drop, right? We can be patient enough for this price to actually break this level it has been reacting to, which is the support level, right? So you can consider this as a support level on daily time frame. The price has been rejecting. If we can be patient enough, let this price just further break below it, then we can now enter to sell this Euro GBP down to this level, right? So we can be patient. If not, we might see a spike up again. Price might definitely push up again, kind of giving us this ranging markets within this area. Price can start ranging within this area. So if price starts ranging with this level, then there's no doubt we can and go with it, we can range with it. And if you don't want to shut it downward, simple, be patient enough, price breaks below this level, right? Then you can now enter and short your EURGBP. So that should take us to the 4-hour time frame. So this 4-hour time frame, you can see this is a bearish move. Now we saw that this price has come to this level here, gotten a pullback. Let's hope this price will actually drop further down by breaking this level. Once it drops further down and drops further down, give us a pullback again and it continues to drop, then we can go in and short on this EURGBP. If not, we might see it push up again. So we need to be very, very careful before we sell this. We need some confirmation. So if you are following this channel, make sure you follow this channel. So I'm going to give you an update on when to actually sell this, and if it is to buy, when to actually buy. So just follow, click on the subscribe button. So that should take us to the next one, which is GBPAUD. So the monthly time frame, will start with the monthly time frame. So let's see this movement from here. First of all, the movement on this GBPAUD was a bearish move, right? Now the price has now given us a reversal movement. We are now having a bearish move. So at first, this price was kind of like bullish on GBPUSD, GBPAUD. That's been giving us a bullish move. Now a reversal movement, which is giving us that bearish. So you can see this drop. Here comes the correction. Now we've made a new drop, and guess what we just got in here? A correction. So after this correction, have it in mind that sooner or later we will continue this bearish move. As at now, the price is still giving us that bullish move. So once the correction for this is over, we will continue the bearish move. So you can see this month, right? This is the month of November, right? So consider this price has dropped massively, it has pushed up. But I still believe it will actually drop again. As at now, you are still having a bullish move, which is more visible on the daily time frame. Though very soon, very soon we'll start having a bearish move on GBPAUD though. So this consider this as a correction. So later we'll continue this bearish move. So the weekly time frame, we see that this correction is bullish, right? Since we want to trade what we see and not what we think, it is simple. We should actually go long on this GBPAUD. So if you can go long and take out this ice, that should give us at least 200 pips, right? Which is still not bad. So we consider this as an impulse move. Here will be the correction. So we'll be needing another impulse move to break this ice. But first of all, we want to take out this ice. So from this level, we currently are to this ice. That should be giving us at least 200 pips on GBPAUD. Secondly, this price, we see it above the 10-period moving average. As long as this price is above our 10-period moving average, then I still see it as a bullish move. We have to still consider to go long on GBPAUD. That should now take us to the daily time frame, right? So you can see this daily time frame here, drop, impulse move, right? You can see this drop. Let's see this impulse move will be made. Let's see if this impulse move will come. Tap this ice, giving us like a double rejection up. If in case it will happen, before we continue our bearish move, like I once said, sooner or later this GBPAUD will drop. But as of now, we're having like a bullish move, so it makes sense for us to actually go bullish with this GBPAUD. And let's hold this 1 hour, 4-hour time frame. So this 4-hour time frame still on a bullish move until we start seeing multiple break of structure downward, possibly lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Then we can short this GBPAUD. If not, we will still want to go long with it since we are still seeing an higher highs and higher lows on GBPAUD. So that should now take us to the next one, which is GBP New Zealand dollar. So monthly time frame, you can see this we are ranging. So price came to this level, we saw it drop, came close to this level, we saw it drop, kind of came there, kind of like false breakouts or whatever. It dropped right on GBPUD, came to the same level, dropped, so came here, dropped, came here, dropped, right? So we've seen this price rejected by pushing up, rejected, pushing up by pushing up, came to this level, went up, so it's at this level, went up again, and this level went up. So this is one of the reasons why I took that highlighted this up and bottom level, which we take as our resistance and support. Now, anytime we see that our price drops to our support level, we tend to see it go back to our resistance, right? So we saw this price get to the supports. Now it has gone to the resistance. What do we expect next? and that drop down to this our support level. So it kind of makes sense, right? That we're having a bearish move. Reason is that one of the reasons that if you take a look at your New Zealand dollar, right, we are having an uptrend. It is a bullish move. It is uptrend. It is giving us a bullish move. So I mean, if you want to trade this New Zealand PS, you would want to go bullish on your New Zealand. So this is why we are having a drop, a bearish move on our GBP against our New Zealand dollar, because the New Zealand dollar itself is giving us that bullish move. So this is why GBP to New Zealand is dropping. And we can see that this price has now dropped and broken this moving average. So it's still the indication we are bearish. So you can see this movement like this drop. We will take this as a correction on GBP New Zealand dollar. Now here comes a new drop on New Zealand dollar, GBP New Zealand dollar. Here we will consider this as a correction, and again after the correction we will be expecting another drop. So guys, watch out for it, right? A new drop will be made, or a new movement downward will be made on GBP New Zealand dollar. So that should take us to the daily time frame. Daily time frame, see the same movements, impulse move, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. It's kind of see that price is ranging within this level, right? Once price range is finished, then we will continue our movement down. So as at now, price is ranging. Once the price range finish, so we'll continue our bearish move. But if you want to place this trade, I think it will be best for us to actually range with it, right? We want to trade what we see and not what we think. So what we clearly can see is that price is ranging. So you can possibly wait for this price to drop to this support level. Then you can now take it up to the resistance level, then take it down again to the support level. Until this price breaks the support level and is dropping, then we can now enter to go. We can now enter to short this GBP New Zealand dollar. Now the 4-hour time frame, see the same movement, right? Market ranging. So let's see it drop to this support level. Then we can now take it up to the resistance level and down to the support level. So GBP card, so you will notice that our card itself is giving us a bearish move, right? So one pair, like we are seeing a drop on our card. So this is one of the reasons why GBP to our card is kind of giving us like a bullish move. No doubt about that. So above all, the full trend for this GBP card is kind of like a bearish move, right? So we see prices dropping on the monthly time frame, but as at now, movement is giving us a bullish move. Well, one of the reason is that card is bearish. So any other piece of our card tends to give us a bullish move, so it makes sense. So now that should take us to the weekly time frame, guys. So we can see that this movement is still bullish, and we will continue that bullish move. At least we would want to see that bullish move to take out this level, right? Want to see take out a level of 1.67. So we are currently trading at 1.61 something, right? So we want to see it go up, give us that bullish move to a level of 1.67 plus. So that means we still have a long way to go on this GBP card. So you can take this as an impulse move. This will be the correction. Here comes the impulse move, and here is the correction on GBP card. Now we'll be seeing another impulse move, so we'll be expecting another bullish move. So 3 weeks ago we actually opened and closed bullish. 2 weeks ago we actually opened and closed bullish. The week that just finished, we actually opened and closed bullish. I think we made about the week that just finished. We made about 200 pips, close to 300 pips, right? So this week we'll be expecting also a bullish move, that our price will also open and close bullish, coupled with the fact that its price is above our moving average. So makes sense for us to actually go bullish for this week on GBP card. So daily time frame, see it right. This is an uptrend move, impulse, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Here comes the higher lows, a new higher highs. Here is the higher lows, right? New higher highs. Maybe possibly can wait for an higher lows, so it makes sense for you to actually enter to go, so at least it makes sense if there will be a pullback, which I think should happen this week. I think so. I'm not really sure. So if it happens this week, then fine. You can now enter and go long on GBP, card. And this 4-hour time frame, see an impulse move. 4-hour time frame is still pushing up massively. So So you can see this movement from here, which give us a good movement. So GBP card bullish. So now let's see what this monthly time frame actually says though. So on this GBP Swiss franc on a monthly time frame, you can see that this price is bearish. Let's see if it's possible. So GBP Swiss franc monthly time frame, you can see the full trend bearish move. Price is below the moving average though. So we see this as a lows. Here comes the correction. This is the impulse move downward. Here comes the correction. Can take this as impulse move, and guess what, you're having a correction. Once the correction is over on GBP Swiss franc, we will continue the bearish move on GBP Swiss franc. So that should take us to the weekly time frame. So the weekly time frame, we are on a pullback level, right? And that pullback is giving us a bullish move. So since we are on a pullback level and that pullback is giving us a bullish move, we would want to trade with it by giving us going bullish. So we would take this as an impulse move. Here we would consider this as the correction. Guess what, again, we're expecting a new high. So last week we actually opened and closed bullish. The week that just passed, we opened and closed bullish. So this week I believe we'll actually open and close bullish, hereby price will to take out this high. So this week we expect GBP Swiss franc to give us that bullish move to take out this high. So at least we'll be making about 100 and close to 200 pips, at least maybe 160 pips, which is not bad. Secondly, the price is still above the moving average. So since it is still above the moving average, it makes sense for us to actually go bullish on GBP Swiss franc. So take a look at this here, right? You can see this as an import bullish move. You will see a lows, higher lows, a new highs that broke this previous highs, right? Higher lows, a new highs that broke the previous highs. You can see this correction. Guess what? A new highs is forming, right? This new high should be able to break this highs on GBP Swiss franc. But before that, let's see if this, let's try and take our profits here once the price can hit our highs here. So GBP Swiss franc bullish move. Price is above the 10 period moving average, still a bullish move, right? And let's see what this 4 hour time frame says. So this 4 hour time frame still says we are in a bullish move. Now let's see if there, since there's a pullback, let's see where the pullback most likely end. So if in case a pullback will continue to drop, let's see it end at a level of 23.6. So it makes sense because price has once reacted to this level previously. So if price can come to this level of 23.6, then we will continue our bullish move. Then we can enter to go long on GBP Swiss franc for the week.